Check this out. This is the first ever woman to become a president in Africa. And she is known to be very stubborn. She was so stubborn that before becoming the president, she was imprisoned and sent to exile twice, and she was almost executed. Who is she and what country did she lead? This is Ellen Johnson, the ex-president of the African country Liberia. Ellen studied economics and worked abroad, but she always wanted to be the change her country needs. So in 1985, she returned to Liberia to run for vice president under a man named Johnson Sirleaf. But she disagreed with Jackson on certain issues and she openly criticized him. Her criticisms were so bad that she was sentenced to 10 years in prison but was later released after an international plea. She was removed as candidate for vice president and ran for the Senate seat instead. But when Samuel Doe won the election, it was not considered free and fair. Although Ellen won the Senate, but she refused to accept the seat. Instead, she joined in protesting that the election was a fraud. And I can only imagine how annoyed and frustrated the new government was because she was arrested again. And after her release, she fled to the United States. But then, a civil war broke out in Liberia, a war that lasted for 14 years. And she helped fund the opposition leaders of this war from the US, and she got banned again from politics for 30 years. ECOWAS stepped in and helped halt the war. An election was scheduled to be held in Liberia. Ellen legit shocked everyone in 1997 when she returned home to run, not for the vice president, not for the Senate, but for the president, against Charles Taylor, a powerful warlord known for his brutality. She sadly lost the election, coming in second place. Not bad, but she was forced to flee into exile again because she was challenging the election results and openly criticized Taylor's regime. But Ellen was not gonna let an exile stop her. She's already used to these things. She's determined to become the president no matter what. And in 2003, something amazing happened. Charles Taylor, the new president, was forced into exile and the civil war finally ended. Ellen flew back home, but to a broken and war-ravaged Liberia. She contested for presidency again in 2005, and this time, the people voted for her and she won the election, making her the first woman to ever be elected as the president of a country in Africa. I can only imagine how proud every Liberian woman must have felt at that time. But even as president, she faced tough challenges. Rebuilding a country torn apart by 14 years of civil war, tackling corruption, and managing the Ebola outbreak that hit Liberia in 2014. She contested again after her first term and she won. But in 2017, as her second term came to an end, Ellen was expelled from her own political party, this time for endorsing a candidate from the opposition party instead of supporting her party's choice. But her legacy as a trailblazer and the symbol of African woman's strength will forever remain. And she's currently 86 years old today, as strong and bubbling as ever. Ellen's story serves as a proof to us. Whether you're a man or woman, you need to be resilient and stubborn to get whatever you want out of life. Follow me right now for more inspiring African stories. Thank you for watching. Ogadi tomorrow.